Our next speaker is a keynote speaker from IBM. His name is Mark Ritzman. It's an American, but he is within IBM IBM software group responsible for Southwestern Europe in the field of analytics and warehousing. He has a background in the financial services. Some of the companies that are now suffering he used to work for them, or his friends are still working for it. And he will share with us, or he will answer the question actually, how these advanced analytics will help you or can help you to create differentiating breakthroughs in the operational management. So with that, I would like to invite Mark Ritzman. Mark, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be here. So I've got a lot of ground to cover in the next 40 to 45 minutes. So if I start talking too fast, somebody just give me a high sign and tell me to slow down, because I am from New York and we tend to talk really fast there. And I've had a number of cups of coffee this morning, which will make me talk even faster. I wanted to link back to some of the presentations this morning, because the three sections I want to cover at a very high level is I want to talk just first about the idea of business optimization and the information agenda as sort of a foundational pillar that I'm going to build off of for the rest of the presentation. And then I'm going to move into the second section, which is going to be what I call the art and science of analytics. And I'm going to take a fairly academic approach of breaking down analytics, what analytics means, what goes into analytics, where you can apply it, where it doesn't necessarily apply, and the different flavors of that. And then I'm going to have some examples in the area of operations of how you do that. And I've got some screenshots to show you just to show how things sort of manifest themselves and how it comes through on the glass. But I made some notes in the presentations this morning because it's absolutely the same topics and the same subject matter. It's probably just a different take or a different spin or a little bit deeper. So I thought it was very interesting to see the survey on the budget, and most people's budgets are declining. I thought it's interesting because if you look at, there's always surveys among CIOs and CTOs about what their top priority is or where they're spending their money. And for the last 3 or 4 years, business intelligence and warehousing has always been the top priority. So there's two ways to look at it. You can either say this is so important, it's remained the top priority for the last 3 or 4 years, or you could look at it as we haven't gotten this right yet. And until we do, we're just going to keep listing it as the top priority. I also thought it was interesting about the concept of evolution and survival of the fittest. And we mentioned some of the stuff going on in the financial services area, and certainly there's no better example of evolution and survival of the fittest than that. The idea of trusted information, integrated information, unstructured information I'm going to speak about. And I also have a comment on Excel that I swear was in there before this morning. I didn't put it in there just on the break. So let me talk first a little bit about business optimization and what we mean by that. And it links back to some of the budget comments I think we had this morning. So I think the timing of this conference is perfect because in a month we're going to have our big Information on Demand conference in Las Vegas, which you're all invited to. So a lot of our strategies and a lot of our messages are coming into focus now. So this is sort of a preview, and you get to see it before the rest of the world does. But what you're going to hear a lot about is the shift from automation to optimization and the words information agenda. So if you think about the history of computer science and what we've done to this point, it's really been about business automation. So we've taken manual processes and we've platformed them on computers because the computer is faster, the computer is more accurate, and the computer is cheaper. So if you think about budget implications, how many people have taken forward a project that was self-funding